Bro, what the fuck? Whoa!
Yeah. Pain. Yeah. Hey. I just wanna touch the top. Baby said that she in love and she don't love a lie. Been chillin' with all the birds, I've been above the spot. Shawty said that things change, well it does a lot. Hey, watching out the payment, man, the sun is high. Yeah, lost inside the heart, but it's emerging right. I've been out the way and I'm good. I can find my home. Everything I said it was is not. Yeah, Jamaica, how you layin'? Yeah, you ain't say none, what you saying, baby? I lost you, but who's paying? Don't know why you hit my phone, why you playing? Yeah, I can't handle it without the trusting. Yeah, I can see the top, I wanna touch it. Yeah, we been getting money, no discussion. Now I don't let it top, but shorty always get the fussy. Yeah, hey, I like the cruise on it. Say she like the way I sound and how I groove on them. I been steady dodging bullets, how I move on them. But he talking out his neck and not a crew on him. Yeah, and I'm sliding. Shawty like the vibe, don't want the ride to end. Yeah, to the nice end. Yeah, to the nice end. I can always keep the cool, I'm never fighting. Man, I love is all the cake without the icing. Now I found new love, different pricing. And it won't cost my soul, no devices. Yeah, I ain't got a plan for it, I'm the man for it. Silver Brody couldn't stand for it, it's very important. I've been off the edge, I've been feeling the wind blowing. I can lose my head and my heart, but they been gone. I just hit the edge of stairs when it's dead time. I just lost promises, I regret mine. I just get a lot of love on the west side. I'm the GOAT, but I would never be the best guy. You might take me out of business like I'm Best Buy. Talk about the go to make me soon, I know that's right. Yeah. Talk about the go to make me soon, I know that's right. Thinking about the future, looking good, and it's the best side.
Welcome back to Ride the Tide Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode 64. The boys are here to bring you the latest week in sports. Now, we have cut down a couple of sports, but we still have all the news that is provided. We have baseball, we have college baseball, we might have a little UFC, and anything else that the boys want to sprinkle on top of it. And all four of the boys are here to give it to you. We got McDilly, we got Luke, we got Tycho, and we have the Wanderer. How we doing, fellas?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Tucker's currently in his crate. If he gets angry, we won't be doing good. So we're going to find out how long this lasts.
I'm just doing
great. Grand.
I'm doing quite solid.
Everyone's doing good. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, actually I'm not doing great. I just realized that there is something on my mind. So this is like the worst time of the fucking year for sports betting, and I'm like upset about it. Like big mad about it. There's no football. There's no basketball. There's no hockey. And Lord knows the MLB just wants to steal my money. So, this kind of sucks. Plus, there's no way I'm going to pick who's going to win the next golf tournament because that's just impossible. So, I'm in a hole right now when it comes to that.
Who did I?
It is.
I had somebody that was doing all good all fucking weekend. And then this motherfucker wanted to go +7 on the last day and take himself out of first place.
Let me just put it this way. I had 2 bets for the U.S. Open. One was Rory McIlroy, second place. One was motherfucker who never finishes in first, who came in third place.
I had Ricky
Fowler. His fucking name right
Fowler.
Now. Fowler. Yeah, him. And
he was in first.
Him and fucking
he was doing so good.
McIlroy. Second and third place. Who comes in first? Fucking guy I don't pick.
I'm pretty sure Fowler was in first place going into the last day. And this motherfucker's like,
second to last day he was.
And pars, what are those? I don't know them. I'm just going to start missing everything and their mother. And then we're going to let some dude named Wyndham Clark, who made the cut for the first time ever in his career, win it all.
Not the man that sounds like a square, bro. Wyndham Clark. He sounds like that prick that went to your school.
Wyndham.
Wyndham?
No, not Wyndham.
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 You said it with a T.
Wyndham Clark.
Yeah, I still see like smug guy, glasses. He's really good at chess. Everybody hates him.
No, he's actually really good at golf.
Still another quiet sport.
I do see what you're getting at, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Other than that situation right now, yeah, things are good. So let's talk about things that were good, like Lou Williams, who was good, but now he's done. So let's get into that.
Yeah, we got a couple things from basketball, considering that we have a trade, we have a piece of news, and then we had another trade that just happened today. So let's get ready.
Yeah, but one trade is way more important because it's about damn time. But we'll get there.
Yes. Now, first thing that we have is Lou Williams has officially retired from the NBA. He is best known for being the 3-time NBA Sixth Man of the Year. He is the man that would come off of the bench and would provide in high clutch situations on offensively, but more importantly on the defensive side. And I think that Lou Williams probably was most known for all of his time with the Clippers. And yeah, I'll give a shout out to Lou Will. I mean, everyone knows who he is, so at least he made an impact on the game. Jesse, do you got anything about him?
He was one of those guys that just, they remind me of Jamal Crawford. They were in the league for so long, you don't even realize how good they were.
Yeah, 11 years is a pretty long time.
Go Lou Will. Happy retirement. You didn't get the ring with the Clippers, but I'm pretty sure you did get one in life.
But you're pretty sure he got what?
One ring. He might not have.
No, he did not get a ring. Like the best, like his stats that are like in his career is best notably is the 3-time NBA Sixth Man of the Year. He does not have a ring. Yeah. But I do want to just drop this little trade that happened first before the bigger trade because this one is a lot more minor. There was a 3-way trade that happened today about 2 hours ago between the Clippers, the Celtics, and the Wizards. And here's what you need to know. Boston is getting Kristaps Porzingis. Malcolm Brogdon is going to the Clippers, and Marcus Morris to the Wizards. So, the Wizards, who just got rid of another name that we'll talk about in a minute, and Porzingis, they're selling, okay? We don't even really talk about them. They're selling. So, I think we should start with Boston here. Boston gives up Malcolm Brogdon to claim Kristaps Porzingis. How do you feel about it?
I think they'll be in the same situation they were in. I don't think it's going to do too much, and it's not going to push them. It might push them in to the finals again, but I don't think it's what they need to win a finals.
If Kristaps stops playing like a 3-point shooter and plays like a big man, I think this is good for them. Because they needed another big man in that playoffs because what I saw, and I love him, okay? But you cannot have 30-year-old Al Horford relying on him to go
35
because what's his name, the other dude with the dreads who I'm blanking, the other big man who plays, Jesse, please help me, who also plays the big man for the Celtics, he can't play more than 10 fucking minutes without having to get out of the game because he's out of breath and he's not doing shit.
I don't know why I can't remember his name right now.
Me neither, and I'm getting pissed. If I type in Celtics big man, I bet it pops up.
All I know is
I blanked out. Are you guys talking about Al Horford?
No, the other.
Oh, we're talking about the other big guy, Al Horford, and who? Robert Williams.
Al Horford.
Got it. Robert Williams.
Yeah.
So Robert Williams, and he can't play longer than fucking 10 minutes without getting out of the game. So if Kristaps wants to come in, the problem is I don't believe that Kristaps is going to play like a big man.
Bro, he didn't get 23 points per game playing in the post.
Correct. He doesn't. He plays mid-range and he shoots the 3. And that's how he became, the unicorn in New York. But at the same time, for the Celtics, I don't think that's going to help him.
I mean, if it spreads the floor for the Celtics and makes easier shots for everybody, that's a different story. But we'll have to see how it works. I don't know how it is.
Malcolm Brogdon to the Clippers just seems like an easy dub for them. He's a solid player that you're just going to insert into that lineup. If they re-sign Russell and they keep PG and Kawhi, I mean, I feel like that doesn't hurt them. I don't feel like they really gave up anything, and they just got a good player.
No, they didn't.
So good for the Clips. And then the Wizards, like I said, it's hard to even talk about them because the next piece of news that we have is that their main player, their main state, Bradley Beal, has finally been traded. And where did he get traded to? The most obnoxious place that it could have fucking happened on this podcast. He got traded to Phoenix for Chris Paul Landry Shamet, 2-round picks, and pick swaps. So CP3 and Landry Shamet and a couple of picks going over to the Wizards. CP3 is the only notable person now in Washington. And you have sorry, I'm trying not to get mad.
And
DeAndre
they had
Ayton,
the
Devin
trifecta.
Booker, and Bradley Beal with KD in Phoenix.
You know what that is?
Some bullshit. That's what that is.
Second round playoff exit. Same shit, different player. Bradley
You're
Beal.
not wrong.
That is
Luke, have a rebuttal on this?
Okay, listen. That is 3.
Oh, jeez.
Devin Booker and Kevin Durant, we watch how they distributed shots between each other. Like, Devin Booker took the most. Kevin Durant took the most accurate. Bradley Beal has been having to lead a team for years. Asking him to step into a player 2 or 3 role sounds like it's going to get a little shaky in the beginning of the season. They probably will work out by playoff time, but
It might be shaky to start, but by the end of it, they're going to be putting on a nice, fat, old ring on their fucking fingers.
I said it last year. Okay, since they got rid of Chris Paul, they might be able to do it now. But, like,
Yeah. He might not be an assistant or head coach, like I said, but who gives a fuck? He's off the team. So that means ring on the finger.
I will say your chances did just go up at like 70% now that Chris Paul is no longer on your roster because you're not winning a ring with him on your roster. I hate it for all the reasons Luke loves it. I mean, it's quite simple. I mean, congratulations, Phoenix. With this move, you've officially solidified that I can no longer root for you because I was hoping that I could always just be like, oh, I can kind of like Phoenix in the back end. But no, this is a full-blown Tampa Bay Lightning situation. Luke's fully in. They're fully in on
Bust
being
out
a
the
dominant
jewelry
force.
box.
I'm
Make
out.
some space. Get ready to put that ring in.
They're not getting a ring. But Bradley Beal, he's not even as old as people like. It feels like Bradley Beal's old, but he went in the league at 19. He's only like 28, 27, I think.
God, this poor man has just been on his own for years. I am happy for him that he has help. God, man. He's been by himself for 3 years, bro. Just anybody, please. And they had Russell for 1 year that teached him. And then
They still got to play defense. If they don't learn how to play defense, none of this offense matters.
Offense wins championships. At the end of the day, you have the most points, you win.
LeBron came back from a 3-1 because
we're doing this again, huh?
We are doing this again.
LeBron came back from 3-1 because of defense.
Blocked by James.
No, because he kept putting it in the basket.
Cup.
No.
You know why Vegas won the Stanley Cup? They scored 9 fucking goals.
Why? Because their
goalie's
defense was phenomenal.
And not to mention, they had one of the best. They had the best pep talk before Game 5.
Phil Kessel's pep talk.
Kessel saying, "You better not make me fucking fly all the way to Florida to fly all the way back, motherfuckers."
He's a fucking legend, bro. You know he probably said it with like.
And according to Jack Eichel,
I'm not fucking going back.
According to Jack Eichel, he has already put hot dogs in the cup.
Come on now.
Yes, that is confirmed.
You'd love to see that. But, I mean, I'm sorry, Jesse. I love to agree with you on many factors here, but I was kind of the guy in this pod that started that whole thing, so you know where I'm at.
Listen,
you score more points, it's hard to lose.
All I'm saying is where we were talking about basketball, we've seen all these offensive teams fall down because they can't stop the other team from scoring.
Because
you're not wrong. Their defense last year was not good.
Team scored more points.
Yeah.
Offense.
And they also
had a better offense.
They also stopped the other team from scoring more.
Or their offense was just
outscored
because they didn't score enough points.
Yeah.
This is
you can't score points if you miss baskets.
We can argue this for years. It's never going to be an ending.
Yes, there will. One day you will accept it.
No, one day you'll accept it.
No one over on this side of the trio of being right is going to give in.
It's a 3v1.
You think I care?
What do you always see on the losing team? terrible shooting percentages because they're not hitting the
Because they're getting
basket.
clamped. Because they're getting clamped. Defense.
Great offenses,
Not
even when they're
true.
clamped,
No
they
one plays
make
defense
baskets.
in the NBA anymore.
That's
You
not
lose if you
true.
miss all your shots because you're taking too many threes. That's defense in the NBA now.
With too many bad shots.
Why did the Warriors lose? Because they weren't making their baskets.
Too many contested shots. Because great defense. Nah.
Too many contested
I don't know
shots.
what you're talking about.
This guy.
Well, I do believe that is.
All
on
right,
basketball,
debate. A debate to be continued at a later time.
9-3 Vegas because Florida didn't have enough defense. Stop them from getting into that. I'm done.
Yeah, but next we got to go into MLB. So we're going to go into MLB now, and we're going to start it off by talking about things that aren't MLB
Hockey's
related,
different than
such
basketball.
as
This is all
such
offense.
as one of the greatest names I think I've ever heard for a baseball team, even if it's for a day. Dylan,
The Bismarck
tell me
Larks.
about it.
The Bismarck Larks, who are a minor league baseball team, are changing their name to the Missouri River Motorboaters for one game on July 27th. And the youth T-shirts that they are selling for the kids look like this and say, Future Motorboater. It's a one-day promotion.
It's
and
amazing.
Their logo is changed to the Motorboaters.
Because they're boats with motors.
Right.
You know, for
That's-
the kids.
That's what all the kids are going to be talking about.
This is amazing. Who wants to
Definitely
go-
going to be a lot of boating kids out.
You know what
in
you're gonna
there. Yeah,
do?
sure.
You're gonna take your duck mug that you got coming in. You're gonna take that, fill that up with 67 ounces of your favorite adult beverage, and you're gonna go.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna go watch the Motorboaters,
Oh.
and you're gonna have yourself a time. That's what you're gonna do.
Oh yeah, you are. Especially if you're not watching the baseball team.
Oh yeah, bro. You don't even have to know a single player on that team to have a good time.
No, that went over your head.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not talking about baseball anymore.
I might have to. Just, yeah.
You give me a 67-ounce beer boot, I'm not watching baseball. I'm motorboating. I'm a future motorboater at the end of this boot.
That's amazing. I think this is great. I love that minor league baseball teams, they do shit like this because they know they can get away with it.
Exactly.
No one's gonna draw enough attention.
They're like,
to it.
whatever.
It's for
Whatever.
a day.
It's just the Missouri River motorboaters.
Right.
You know?
Let the people in Missouri have fun for a day.
But now let's move to the other AA, AAA, I'm not sure. But their team name is way better. So the Portland Pickles.
This story. Is
Great name, first off. Being a Portland Pickle, that's an honor.
I'm not gonna lie. I would want to be a Portland pickle.
I'd rather be a Portland pickle than a trash
you-
panda.
If I could be, I would.
Played in Portland. I was a pickle.
So imagine this, guys. Okay, you play for the Portland Pickles, and they are a AA team. Okay, out of Portland, obviously. You're down 9-1, going into the 8th inning. You come back to tie the game, 9-9. You score 8 runs in the last.
You got the
2
whole
innings.
stadium chugging pickle juice.
Everybody's going crazy at the home game for the Pickles, right? You enter the 12th inning, top of the 12th. The leadoff batter comes up in a 2-2 count. And before the next pitch is thrown, the lights go black at the stadium because the time limit has passed and the curfew of 4 hours total at the ballpark is hit. So the lights go black. They wait like a half hour, realize they're not coming back on. They call the game, and the game ends in a 9-9 tie draw.
One of the worst things I've ever seen
You
in my
do all that
entire
for that
life.
comeback, just for the power to go out.
Is that like all minor league games? Like, why does that happen?
I've never seen this
A
before.
curfew?
We're playing with the lights out.
Were they playing at Macomb Corners? Like,
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what the fuck?
oh, guys, sorry, lights are out. You guys, that's it. What? Is this not?
You just scored 8
professional
runs
baseball?
to come back and tie the game, bro. I'm pissed.
I'm big
That's
mad.
what
Hey,
it is.
but you know who's more mad? The team that let you come back.
Yeah, they can't.
They didn't get their revenge and make sure they won the game and save their coach from absolutely destroying them in the locker room. No, instead, they let them tie the game, then played 3 more extra fucking innings and still couldn't win the game. And then the lights went out. Yeah, they definitely, they were running the bleachers in the pitch black. Their coach was standing there with a whistle, like, fucking.
Bro, imagine being that batter. Imagine being that batter, scared to absolute death because you just saw the pitcher release the pitch. The lights go out.
I'm sweating.
Bro, you're the umpire, dog.
Or the catcher.
Drilled. The catcher probably might get drilled, but if it's anywhere not in the middle where the catcher's squatting, bro, it's gonna hit the ump.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie.
If I'm the catcher, I'm diving out of the way.
You could get hit in the cup because you don't know where to protect yourself. Do you protect your face? Do you protect down low? Where do you go?
You got a mask on. You definitely put both hands below the deck.
Luke brings up a great point because I'm not gonna lie. He throws the ball.
Like, as soon as the pitch is released out of the hand, the lights go out.
That was a wild ball.
So if he let go,
oh yeah,
we don't know.
So wait, that's even worse than That's even worse than I thought because the guy's mid windup, so the pitcher even got fucked up from the lights going out too on the release.
He better not let that ball go.
Bro was right here.
He let that ball go.
He
was
in that case.
You don't just stop.
You're not in danger if you're the batter, or if you're the ump, or if you're the catcher. You're in danger if you're in the dugout. That ball definitely went one side or the other side.
You might be more in danger if you're the batter because that's a wild pitch. You don't even. The dude got messed. He got flash banged mid release. And now you don't even know if you let it go up high, let it go up low, let it go halfway. That ball had unlimited amount of potential to land anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah, if I'm the batter, I think the only thing I could do is just when the lights go out, you just got to stop and drop and just hope.
You should be thankful if you're a fan and you got some protection in front of you.
Yeah, you're a fan in that bitch. They were all, yeah. One of them could have got domed.
Like, imagine if that was supposed to be a fastball. Oh, man.
You're not safe, but man, I'll tell you what, that's a hell of a story. All right. So from the minor leagues over to the major leagues. A couple things to skip past through real quick. First off, Rays are the first team to 50 wins. And the question is anybody going to pass them up? Is anybody going to, at the end of the day, they're going to be at number 1 in the MLB? Is anybody going to be sitting higher than them when the season's over? Who, Jesse?
2 teams.
You
One of them will finish above the Rays.
That little star thingy
my bobber. Bird logo?
It's shining bright right now, baby.
Jesse,
that's not
shining.
Are they in their conference? Maybe in their division?
Nope.
Oh, he's not talking about Baltimore.
What? Why would I talk about Baltimore when I have
a
Rays jersey?
Luke, no.
Talking about the guy who the camera's on.
Been talking to Jesse.
He's been talking to me, and you've been talking.
Hell yeah, baby! I gotta show off the jerseys.
You're gonna even be more ecstatic when I say that I think the Diamondbacks might pass them up.
Oh yeah, damn right they will.
Or it'll be the worst.
That's the best of both worlds for Luke. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's not that's a dream world.
Yes, the Diamondbacks 1, the Rays 2.
The Diamondbacks are going to lead the NL, and the Rays are going to lead the AL. I didn't even think about this for a second.
They're going to meet in the World Series.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Luke wouldn't know how.
Luke, you have to go.
Luke would have 500 on both teams.
I'm taking out a loan and going to every single game.
Because it doesn't matter. Every game is for a different team. Just switch up every game. Buy one of those jerseys like Amon-Ra St. Brown's dad. Have it split down the fucking middle and just go to every game.
I'll just alternate home and away. When I'm going to the home game, I'm wearing their jersey.
Smart. Would you be okay with making that flight back and forth between Zona and Tampa Bay?
Is that even a question?
Dude, he would
yes.
he would literally fucking walk.
I'll take a swift jog with a big smile on my face. Call me Forrest Gump.
Luke said, I'll run there. I don't give a fuck.
You don't know how much it costs for the 7 tickets. He's definitely jogging it out and driving to. He's flying to Michigan, driving to Tampa, then driving to Florida.
That's why I'm taking it alone. Because I got to cover the flight costs back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I got to cover the tickets. I got to cover all the alcohol I'm about to be drinking at every single game.
Bro said take out a loan.
And if I keep,
take out all the money you have.
If I keep getting double Jackson Cokes, that's literally $30 a pop.
You better hope your bet's hit because you're going down.
Yeah. You have that much? Because that's insane if you're trying to make that trip happen. World Series tickets aren't cheap, Luke.
I'll just tell them I'm going to college or something.
I'd like to take out $200,000. I'm going to University of Michigan. Psych. I'm going to watch the World Series.
Proof of first transcript. Oh shit.
Anybody else think it was weird that this guy waited till the end of October to take out a loan for college? Anybody else? No one thought that was weird. Okay.
Hey Leo, send me one of your transcripts.
All right, so
I don't know what this was, but we can clearly see that says a woman's name in the top left corner.
I used to have long hair, actually.
It would work. It would actually work. The next thing that we have is even though the Oakland A's decided to do a reverse boycott, the fans tried to put on for the city. It was inevitable. I mean, they were just avoiding the inevitable, and they tried to do what they could, but really there was nothing they could do. So the Nevada governor,
they're chanting sell the team.
Actually, no. Sorry. 2 days after it happened, Rob Manfred said essentially that this was all, oh, it's good that they finally were able to pack the stadium how most regular stadiums have been packed all year. It's great to see that the fans are finally giving a shit about their team. He basically threw it all right back on the fans, like saying, oh, why should I care? Like, they finally sold out a stadium like how most teams have been doing all year. Congrats. Like, didn't give a fuck. And then the next day, the Nevada governor approves that the A's relocation is being made to be significant, or I don't know the exact word, statistical. Nevada Governor Joe Lombardo has signed a SB1 agreement to approve the funding for the new Las Vegas stadium to be acquired by the Oakland A's. So the relocation is officially final.
Hello.
This is the first MLB relocation.
Timeout. TV timeout. I kind of disagree with how you started that because they were literally there chanting "sell the team." So the fans were not even going to have the team stay.
Yeah,
they
went
wanted
to
say sell the fucking team.
But with that being said, they want a different owner. They don't want to lose the team.
They didn't want to leave.
They just want a different guy running the show.
They wanted Jeff Fisher gone. They didn't want to leave
Nope.
Oakland. They were saying, fuck
Nope.
Jeff Fisher, sell the team.
I find it to be a lot more funnier by
Oakland.
thinking that they don't even want the team there. They just went there to say sell the team because they don't want them there.
He said sell the team. Nah, I'm selling the land.
They said, yeah, we'll sell it all.
You can take the whole stadium, guys. Here you go.
Sell the land.
It's yours
sell
now.
the land.
But okay, so Oakland is
who is
Vegas,
Oakland?
And Rob Manfred didn't do shit. Oakland ain't a thing no more. They don't got a team no more.
Where is Oakland?
One team, and that is the
in Las Vegas. See, you could get half the fans in the stadium chanting, "Where is Oakland?"
And the other half says in Las Vegas.
Boom.
First
Perfect.
chant they ever have in that stadium should be that one. Honestly, we should just go to the first ever game and start that chant.
We can become a legend like that.
We both bring in megaphones. Okay? Both have megaphones. I'll sit on the left side. You sit on the right side. They'll have to hear it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Then
Like, it has to happen.
We can go down as legends like that one Tigers fan who started eating them up tigers.
I agree.
Boom.
Exactly. Till he got hit by a car. But I digress.
Well,
all right.
Hopefully we don't get hit by cars. Hopefully they just invite us to casino to bet free.
Luckily, we're gonna go inside the stadium.
I was gonna say, as long as we're inside, there should be a car in there.
Hey,
They're like,
know,
oh
man.
my
We
god,
drive those Chevy trucks during the 7th inning stretch. You never know.
Yeah, we changed the story, and then they're like, "Oh my God, here's $50,000 to bet in our casinos," and then we're like, "Oh, gonna have to," and then I'm gonna throw all it on green beans, baby, and
No,
then I'm gonna
we
hit.
all know what's gonna happen. Tyler's gonna sit in the stadium on one half of this megaphone.
I'm too
He's
dumb
gonna
to know
start
that
the
type of
chant.
math. So
Ty's gonna start the
times
chant on the
36,
megaphone.
boom, 1.8 million after the first bet.
I think we all know what's gonna happen. Ty's gonna start the megaphone chant on the first side, and he's gonna be like, "Where is Oakland?" or whatever, and he's gonna be like, Luke's ass gonna be in the casino on the roulette table. Luke is gonna forget.
No.
Forget there was a baseball game.
We gotta become the legends
Gonna be in the
first. That's
casino.
only after. That's after like the first 50 home games. Then I'll be lost in the casino after we get the payday.
You'll go to 50 home games to do that just to make sure it's a thing.
It could be
If
worth it. It could definitely
If it
be
gets
worth
me
it.
50K at the casino to go throw on.
I hope that works because that would be legendary.
Look, everybody hates the owner. Let's just become friends with the owner. He clearly doesn't have a lot of friends.
Yeah, maybe you can pay
And
us to
boom,
be
we're
his
in.
friend.
Exactly. Look, Dylan.
And you're his
let
friend
the
in
adults.
Vegas.
Let the adults think about their plan while you just, do your thing.
I'm supporting your plan. What do
You know what?
mean? You act
Just
like I'm
just
I
go
don't know. You
fall
seem
out.
a little questionable.
Go fall out of your chair
I've been
already.
over here telling you I hope it goes through, and you're over here.
You said
big boy,
my
do
plan
your
wouldn't
thing.
work because Luke wouldn't show up. That's what you said.
I was making a joke. Whatever.
It's half past time for you to fall the fuck out of your chair, buddy.
It's not true. It's not the end of the podcast.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet. But I can finally talk about the Angels. I can finally do my favorite thing in the world. I can finally shit on the Angels.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Let me read this.
You could have.
Shohei Ohtani took the MLB lead in home runs, and Mike Trout had his first multi-hit game since May 29th as the Angels blew an 8-2 lead in the 7th inning against the Royals, who have the worst record in the MLB.
Question: you couldn't shit on them before because they've had the two fucking damn near best players in
All he's
baseball.
done
And they
is
still
shit on them.
Listen, Luke, this is what it really is. Dylan's like, oh my God, the Angels are doing good after I talked so much shit about them. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about how good they're doing. I'm not going to talk about how Shohei is nice in the home runs. And then as soon as they do something wrong, here comes Dylan, the Angels hater.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey man,
Damn right.
It used to be, I wish they would do good by Shohei and Trout. Now it's, I don't care about any of them.
I am the only man that actually, when it comes to the Angels, they're the only team in the world that I pray on their downfall. I swear to God, until that motherfucker Shohei is out of there. But I will be nice, and I will give them this, okay? And by them, I mean Shohei. Shohei Ohtani currently leads the Angels in batting average, OBP, OPS, home runs, hits, runs, steals, ERA, whip, and strikeouts. Because he's the whole fucking team. He's all they're ever going to be. Shohei Ohtani is the Angels, and the Angels are nothing without him, and they're a joke. And they only slid into the second wild card spot because Shohei Ohtani has fucking...
It's a dog!
In the past...
It's a dog!
I will...
Julio Rodriguez carried the Mariners.
He's the only reason they're anything.
I'll never forget the funniest tweet I seen about baseball after the World Baseball Classic, and it tweeted out, "Wow, Shohei led Team Japan, or carried Team Japan, or helped them, was carrying Team Japan to the championship. Oh, Mike Trout carried Team USA to the finals. Imagine if they're both on the same team."
Seriously.
Oh, wait.
They are!
Because they can't fucking carry together. My God.
There's too much there's just not enough spotlight for more than one absolute superstar.
Yeah, there is literally one spotlight, and it goes back and forth. They cannot play the game of two spotlights. Two spotlights.
Trout spent too much time being injured. He lost the spotlight.
Hey, Trout gonna Trout, baby.
All right, now let's get into
He's swimming upriver now.
Some might say it's sad, some might say it's tragic, but as a man, I think it's hilarious. I'm sorry. The Braves recalled Chadwick Trump to Atlanta, and they designated infielder Charlie Culberson for assignment. That doesn't seem like too big of a deal. The problem is they did this the night before Father's Day. Charlie Culberson and his dad were scheduled to throw out the first pitch for Father's Day. He kind of got fucked over immediately, sent to AAA. Charlie Culberson's dad was then informed, well, because your son is no longer on the big league squad, you're not throwing out the pitch. Michael Harris Jr., you want your dad to throw out the first pitch? Sure. He flew him in on less than 12 hours, and his dad was able to throw out the first pitch on Father's Day, while Charlie Culberson was in AAA.
And that should show you if you play for Atlanta, they don't care about you.
They don't give a shit.
They don't.
My
Go
God.
sit down, be with your
tell your
family if
dad.
you want. Take the time off you want. Treat it like a 9 to 5. Do what you gotta do.
Tell your dad you ain't throwing out shit. Because you're going to be in AAA tomorrow. My God. Are you going to wait one fucking day?
That's pretty dark, man.
That's going to be an interesting Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who's sitting at the head of the table?
You couldn't wait one day. You had to now. Imagine he's got to call his dad. Hey, so about that first pitch tomorrow. I don't really know how you're going to be able to do it. You might be able to throw it, but it's not going to be to me. So
Hey, Dad, you throwing the first pitch tomorrow? Yeah, I'm excited. All right, see you at the AAA field.
Yeah, we're still doing it. But change your plans. Change your plans.
Power
I'm
move.
not going anywhere.
Power move, Thanksgiving dinner. He sits at the head of the table, and he watches his dad walk in. That's a AAA right there, bud.
I agree. All right.
This chair's for big leaguers.
And that would be so funny. I'm the chair. It's just like MLB only. And he's like, nah, sorry. You ain't sitting there, dog. All right. So out of all four of us, every single one of us here have a brother. So every single one of us can relate to this scenario. Now, I'm going to ask all of us, what would you do if this was a scenario? It's a dad, little brother on one side, older brother on the other side. You would be the older brother in this scenario. Okay? Everyone here can actually relate to that except for me and Jesse. Sorry. Because we're little brothers. But
I forgot I'm the older brother. I got an older
yeah,
brother.
I forgot. It's because you have a little sister. That's why
Luke's a middle child.
Luke's an older brother. So that's why I got confused. He is an older brother.
I can relate to both sides.
Okay, so it relates to me and only me.
I guess.
Please explain.
But listen. So, there's a dad in the middle, little brother on one side, older brother on the other side. The little brother gets a foul ball. The guy gets the foul ball, tosses it up to the little brother. The older brother's over here. Oh my God, we got a foul ball. Yes, it's the best day ever. Little brother gets the ball, fucking hucks it right back, and the older brother slams the Sprite on the ground, and he's in tears. He's screaming, I hate you to dad. I hate you to the brother. He hates his life, while the little brother's over here giggling because he just threw the ball.
Hey, how old is the
What
older
would you
brother?
do?
All right. Yeah,
little
let's be
brother's
real,
like-
though.
The little brother's
How-
like, he's like 4 or 5 years old. And the
No,
older
but
brother's
how
like
old-
8 or 9.
Okay, that kind of just is a reason why he's probably throwing a hissy fit and crying.
All right.
Because if it was nowadays, I wouldn't be throwing a hissy fit, crying, sucking on my fucking thumb.
No, I'm saying back
I'd
then,
probably-
you're 10 years old. You want a baseball.
I'd probably just give a good old smack on the face.
I'd lose my shit.
Be like, the fuck you doing?
We just had the ball and you just threw it back?
If
Tyler,
I don't
what
give
would
the
you do if I
smack
did
in the
that?
stadium, we're fighting when we get back home.
He's
Yeah,
too
yeah,
young to
probably
never
getting smacked.
beat the ball.
I mean, I don't know if we can answer this question. Or, I mean, I don't know if I can. Big Mike blessed us too much as children to where it was the amount of special it was to get a foul ball dwindled away by the time I got like my 4th or 5th foul ball.
You have foul balls?
Yeah.
I've never gotten a baseball in my life.
Well, I went to a lot of baseball games.
So have I.
Yeah, you were young. I was in Cleveland with Big Mike at like 2:00 in the morning in a 13-inning rainout.
But you said you've got
Everybody left.
multiple foul balls.
Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 at least, and then one from like, actually being on the field, stuff like that. I can't answer this question. It's not as special. I think they're all in my closet. You can go look at them.
Oh man, this just makes me sad because I was about like 20 feet away from catching a home run ball from God.
Dylan was like
20
5
feet away.
Corbin
I was 3 feet
Carroll.
away. With my
Dylan
fucking
was right
big
next
hat
to
right
him.
here.
Well, listen here, motherfucker. That's your fault. How many games were you taking to? How many games were you taking to? That's your fault, buddy. I barely get to go to games. And then I finally get to go to a Diamondback game in Detroit. And Corbin Carroll's like, oh, I'm going to hit a short foul ball that's not going to go home run. That's about 20 feet away from you on the fucking left side of you. And I'm like, fuck, that could have been mine.
Dylan, if it happened right next to you, it sounds like you needed to grow up and get it up.
I wasn't tall enough, god damn it! It was height! It was height! It was height! It was height! It was all
Do you
height!
not
right.
have a chair to stand on and jump?
It may or may not have been height. Let's just take a look and make sure everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Bro, what the fuck? Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah. Ay. Huh. I just wanna touch the tie, baby. Said that she in love and she don't love a lot.
Hi! I'm right fucking here! I can't go anymore! And you know what he did? This! Because he was 4 inches taller than me!
Climb
You
on
know
his
what you
shoulders, you bum.
Do you know what you didn't do? Stand up on the seat. Give yourself some extra height. You didn't use your surroundings.
My dad was 5 inches taller than me. Didn't even fucking try. He just looked over and watched the whole fucking thing. I was more mad at him than anything.
What was he supposed to do? Throw you out of the way?
He's supposed to pick me up. He grabbed that fucking ball.
It was your moment. Your moment.
You could have made a top 10 on sports shows for
Right?
jumping on the chair in the air over a couple seats, snagging
Right?
the ball,
Yeah, I
sacrificing
could've.
your body.
The problem is no one's brain thinks that fucking quickly. They
Yours
think ball.
doesn't.
That's what they think.
Does.
They don't go, ball. Oh my god, the chair that I'm on right now. I gotta.
That's exactly what you could have done.
You just did it perfectly that time.
You should have
What
known.
Where
happens
was all
when
the
I get up
action?
and I don't have the ball and my arm is like this? Then what? Then what?
You got the
You
ball.
can say you tried.
Yeah. How do you know you don't get the ball if you
2023.
do that?
If anybody sees it happen, especially on TV, it's 2023, man. You're getting like a signed bat or something out of that, especially if you break your arm.
You're small enough, you probably still look like a kid from afar. So one of the players been like, damn, I feel bad. Let me get him some signed merch, possibly a signed baseball. Then an attendee's walking over, we're like, hey, here you go, kid.
So what I'm hearing is
You're
I
not
should have
thinking
broken
this
my arm for that ball.
Yes.
What you're hearing is you made a lot of mistakes.
If I
in
could go
one
back in
instant.
time, I would do a lot of things differently after this conversation. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet
You
you
could have
would.
taken the dude out mid-jump too while breaking your arm.
I
He
could have
doesn't
took him out
get the
after he
ball.
got the ball. He could have got the ball. I could have punched him in the face with the ball ran.
Yeah, it's true.
Ooh,
You
you're
didn't
gonna
even
hit
hit
him
the
with
ball
that
first.
meaty pillow.
Yeah, with my big fucking 1-2, he would have been real softened up. All right.
Here's
The
the
next
here's
thing
the
that we
1-2.
have here is the Cincinnati Reds, who have came out of absolutely nowhere. Fuck off, eh?
Hey, I'm talking about San Francisco.
San Francisco
The Reds are
Giants.
next.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about San Francisco if you want. The San Francisco Giants have swept the Los Angeles Dodgers and are now ahead of them officially in the NL West. And the biggest thing why this is a reason and a talking point is because me and
It's
Jesse
an
have
odd
not
number.
been talking about San Francisco all year. They have been just under the sleeper, under the bus. They have not making any noise. Have been doing
It's
anything.
2023, Dylan.
It's an odd number year. We're not.
That's why they're
expecting
irrelevant.
anything.
That's why they're flying under the radar.
Yeah, you don't expect.
No one pays
anything in an
attention
odd
to them
number
on an
year.
odd year.
So the fact that they have now not only swept the Dodgers, who the Dodgers, I don't know if you've noticed in the past couple months, have not been playing like the Dodgers, thank God, even though it's still over 500. You got the Diamondbacks, who are reigning at number 1. You have San Francisco, who's climbed to number 2. And then you have the Dodgers, who have now fallen to 3rd place. And I have not seen the Dodgers in 3rd place in fucking June in maybe 4 years. I want to say 5 now that I think about it, but this is insane either way. Jesse, thoughts?
Well, I'm not really that impressed with the Giants because I feel like this should have been what they did last year. But I guess since they had 2 bad years in a row, they should do good the 3rd year. Usually the Giants are, back and forth in between the year kind of team. But I don't think it'll last through the whole season.
Do you think that this division is going to be as interesting as it is right now the rest of the year with San Diego, San Francisco, LA, and Arizona?
No, I think the gaps are going to start to get larger and larger. And I think Arizona and LA are going to be respectively where they belong, except Arizona respectively not.
Respectively, that whole division should just make the playoffs automatically.
But like,
kick out the Central and just throw
kick out the whole other league because that division is going to have only losses like against each other.
And by Central, I mean the AL Central.
Well,
yeah, you can just eliminate all those teams right there.
I agree.
The AL Central is it's
the
same
most
thing
embarrassing playoff race in the world.
Well, no, I was going to say the AL Central is horrible, yes, but it's the same situation with the other division in the AL because you have the Red Sox, Toronto, the Yankees, Baltimore, and the Rays that are all over 500 in the division right now.
Yeah, no, see, just put them all in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. I think they're
just take the 2 best divisions and put them all in the playoffs.
But Cincinnati.
There's enough teams in both to recover from what the hell the Central is supposed to provide.
Wait a second. Hold on. Think about this for a minute. You take each division, right? And you just tell the divisions beforehand. It's like, all right, look, when you guys are playing in division games, that shit's practice, okay? At the end of the season, the division that shat on all the other divisions the most, that whole division just goes to the playoffs.
Then you got that one team who had a bad year.
That might just be the AL. That just might be the AL East because in the fucking NL West that my Diamondbacks are in, we got the goddamn Colorado Rockies in ours.
That's what I'm saying.
See,
the Rockies don't deserve it.
Then you guys wouldn't make it. Sucks.
Then what other NL division would? You know what I mean? So you'd have that problem because you'd have at least one team in every division that doesn't deserve it.
Whatever one was the worst, or whatever one is the best, he takes that spot. Whoever was the best
now
worst
I'm getting
team.
Puzzled, Tyler.
Whoever's the best last place team.
Okay.
Their division goes.
I got you. I got you.
That might be the AL East. Boston's one game away from being
because hold on.
And then every team in that division will have 40 wins.
I understand what Tyler's saying for the AL. It'd be the AL East automatically. I'm just saying the NL would be where it would cause more confusion. But
yeah, that's definitely where it gets a little
yeah.
Yeah.
But
likely the AL East would be like the pick. Now it would be the AL East.
They're 100% because everyone's over 500.
Exactly. So you get a division like that, all those teams go to the playoffs. So
Joey Votto and the Cincinnati Reds. I understand what you're saying, Tyler. I agreed with it. I had to go to the next thing.
Yeah,
Joey Votto and the Cincinnati Reds are back. Now, the Cincinnati Reds have never been here. Joey Votto's back. But the Cincinnati Reds, who were under the radar since they got Ella De La Cruz, who came in and they were on a little 5-game win streak. Then they made
they were under the radar before or until they got him.
That's what I'm saying.
Not since they got him.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Now they're the radar.
They won 7 in a row. Then they won 8 in a row.
Beat a fucking ground ball to first
everybody's
base.
going, wait a minute, they might actually be a contender.
Slides.
Then they win another game, and now they're going, okay, wait, they're a game behind. Now they're only 1 game back. Then they've just won their 10th straight game. They're back in first place for the first time in 4 years, the Cincinnati Reds are in first place in their division. And on top of it, Joey Votto, who made his first start for the first time since August 16th, 2022, came back and hit a fucking bomb.
He
And
hit a
then
fucking
Votto
boomer.
shit.
the Reds are back in NL Central, and they're in first place, and they're a fun fucking team to watch.
When you got that heavy
Yeah,
of a
we shout out them in the beginning of the year too for those fucking jerseys being cool, but their team being shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at them now, pooping on me.
Jonathan India, I like you the most.
I like Ella De La Cruz right now. That boy is.
I gotta get me an Ellie De La Cruz
that
jersey
boy
now.
is special.
Yeah, he's a dog.
That guy's something. He's gonna be here for a long time.
Yeah, the Reds. They
Ellie
won
De La
again.
Cruz, dude, that guy's like he reminds me of Yasiel Puig when he first came on. He gives me those vibes. I mean, hopefully he doesn't make those mistakes, but that's the vibes he gives me.
I was gonna say hopefully off the field he is.
Do you
but yeah.
do you see it, Dylan?
I see
Just a little bit, maybe.
I see Andrew McCutcheon.
He's a what? Right fielder?
I see a giant Andrew McCutcheon. Yes. This man is the fastest player. He beats out infield singles, and then he can go out and hit an absolute nuke. He has the speed of one of the fastest players in the league. He is, what do you call it?
Hey, here's my question.
He can literally beat a ground ball to first base, dude. This guy is nuts.
Yeah, he's a.
How was he? What was he? The number
giant
4
Andrew
prospect, right? Number 4
Yes.
prospect.
He was the number 4 prospect for the Reds.
Who the fuck are the other 3, and why aren't they in the MLB? Because this guy's pretty freaking good.
Pitcher.
Oh God. So he was the best position player. Okay, you
Correct.
see that makes more sense now. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yes. But,
Fair enough.
The last thing is that the Reds have won 10 games. They won yesterday. That's the first time they've won 10 games in a row since 2012. So
Now let's completely do a 180 and talk about a curse that I think might be
now let's
happening.
talk about the Royals. The Royals with Jordan. Lyles.
Wait. The Royals are bad, but I appreciate how bad they are.
It helps us as Tigers fans.
Yeah, Tigers won the series, so
So
I can
the
applaud
Royals
them.
have Jordan Lyles, and if you watched the last time Jordan Lyles pitched, he shut out the Tigers for 7 straight innings until their bullpen came in and fucking blew the game. But he was wheeling and dealing, so you'd think this guy isn't too bad. Then you look back at the numbers. The Royals with Jordan Lyles starts this season, they're 0-15. That is the longest losing streak to begin a season for a pitcher in MLB history.
That's pretty bad.
How can you go on the mound with any sort of confidence knowing that you're 0-15 to start the year?
Is he? How many wins does he have?
He's 0-15.
He is 0-15 this year.
Oh, I thought he just
0
had
wins, 15 L's.
No, that is
every
his
game
current-
he started. That wasn't his. Okay.
15 straight L's.
Like when it says
on
wins
the
and
year.
lost.
You know your.
You know what you
your
do?
team is-
That's it.
You send them down for one game. Say, get a win.
Yeah,
Get
Nah,
some
but
confidence back.
You know your team is down bad when you can't even do that because you have no other pitching options.
No, like
also
the day
great
that's supposed to
point.
be his off
What are they
day,
gonna put in his
say, fuck
place?
you, it's not your off
Some
day
other
anymore.
dumpster fire that's gonna lose them the game.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna put in their best.
What does it
Maybe
matter?
they should have better run support
Hey,
for their
their
boy.
best pitcher with a 4.81 ERA, Zach Greinke at 38 years old. That's their best pitcher they can put in.
That Greinke
Well, look, man,
being their best.
The Royals
pitcher.
are chilling at the bottom of the worst division in baseball, so that's where they're at.
I just think that's crazy that if you look at his numbers right now, it literally says Jordan Lyles, 15 games, 0-15, 6.72 ERA. What are you
That's
doing?
god awful.
What are you
He deserves to
doing?
be 0-15. Let's be honest.
You average
6.72.
You average almost 8 runs a game that you let up.
How do you go from?
And you
what do
call
mean
yourself
8?
a professional baseball player.
His ERA
Yeah,
would
at
be
least-
like 7.8 if it was.
At least
close
they're
to
not the
8.
worst team
Or at
in
least
baseball this year.
7.5.
It's 6.7. So I'm saying this man almost averages 7 runs a game.
Oh well, 8 came out of your mouth, so.
Oh shit, my bad. I thought 7 did. But I mean, yeah, this is not only the worst. I don't think he's cursed, Tyler. I think that what you said is true. I think that he's on the worst team in the worst division, and
I think
numbers
he's
don't
true.
lie.
And when you have numbers like that, you kind of deserve to be 0-15.
Yeah,
Let's
numbers
be
don't
real.
lie. All
You're
right,
giving up 6
Might
runs a
be-
game.
they might
you
be
guys
the
definitely
worst.
can't get 7 runs a game.
What's
So.
his whip?
They actually aren't the. I mean, they are the worst team in that division, but they aren't the worst team in the league.
Not right there.
Jesse,
That
his whip
title
is
belongs to the
Jesse,
8.
His whip is 1.28.
That's surprising.
Actually,
You know, he might be on the worst team in that division, but they're not the worst team in all the MLB because that
All right,
title
I
belongs
guess you're
to
right.
the Athletic A's.
I guess you're right. The
Or the
Athletics are
Oakland
19
A's.
and 56, and the Royals are 20 and 54.
And the only
So,
reason
they're battling by a couple games here.
the only reason they're at 19 is because they went on a stupid winning streak out of nowhere for no reason. Imagine if they didn't go on that massive winning streak. They wouldn't even be near 19 wins.
Yeah, they'd be at
No.
like 15, 14. Oh,
10.
God.
Embarrassing.
The fucking A's. All right,
The
next
fucking
thing
A's suck.
that we
Sell
have
the
is
land. Sell the land.
it's sold. Luis Ariz now leads the MLB with 102 hits. This isn't a surprising fact to anybody. He's the best hitter in the game. But what just makes it a little bit better is knowing that the Twins, the team that traded him last season, are the only team that do not have a player that has 60 total hits. Carlos Correa has the most with 51, while at least Luis Ariz has 102.
Man, that's tough. Even the Athletics have someone with 60 hits.
You know what I mean? Like, come on now.
That's embarrassing.
And then my final
That's
thing is
embarrassing.
my final thing for professional baseball is player of the week, like I already said earlier, is Shohei Ohtani. Jesse, do you have a player of the week?
You know, I got no argument. I'm riding Ohtani this week too.
I don't blame you. It's hard not to.
No, he's playing like a dog. He's paying like the rents do. Like he ain't get
Gosh,
that
imagine if he had
contract.
Mike Trout on his team.
Yeah, it'd be nice. They probably win some games if he got like someone.
That'd be
like
great.
Trout,
Get him some help.
It'd be great if he had another superstar on the team to help him out.
right? Or like somebody that like used to be like a 3-time All-Star, maybe somebody like Anthony Rendon. That'd be crazy or some shit.
Maybe someone that is named after a fish.
Yeah, or like somebody that just decided to hit 400 last year, like Taylor Ward, and then come out and hit 100 this year. I don't know. Just hypotheticals. All right. Next thing that we have is 2023 College World Series update. Bad
Pain.
news is when it comes to all of our teams, boys, we're done.
Pain.
We have been knocked. We were in the Elite Eight looking good, and now we're in the Final Four looking not good. But here's what you need to know. So TCU eliminated Virginia. Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong. That was your pick.
Yeah.
So TCU officially eliminated Virginia by the score of 4-3. Virginia put up a good fight. The problem was, honestly, is TCU was just they led the when it came to all the things like when they posted who leads in home runs, who leads in RBIs. The one thing that nobody talked about is TCU had 103 steals of the team, and the next closest team was 40, and nobody really thought it was going to be a factor. And they had 7 stolen bases in this game. And I mean, when you have that amount of speed, every time someone's on first, they come up on second. It's going to lead to RBIs, and that was the biggest thing that honestly won them this game. The next thing that we have is Tennessee eliminated Stanford, who I don't know if it was Luke's pick to win it all or Luke's pick to go to the finals, but either way.
Hey, man, I had Stanford, but then I also said after my second team in the finals got first round eliminated that Florida was my second team.
Of course, now that Florida's your pick. Yeah. Of course, yeah. So Luke is the only one in here still in it.
Let me just stretch out really quick.
So Tennessee eliminated Stanford 6-4, and if I'm being honest, this was a really good game because this was the first game that Tyler let me know that there was Umpcast for the College World Series. So I came home and watched the last couple innings of Umpcast on this.
Bro, Umpcast is sick.
Umpcast is sick. Yes, exactly what I was going to say. Umpcast is the greatest thing they could have brought to the fucking ESPN camera. The next thing that we have is TCU eliminating my pick, Oral Roberts, 6-1. I mean, you can only ride the Cinderella team so far. And they made
Good run, Oral.
Oral tried, and they failed. But the next thing we have is Tennessee after their first win in Omaha got absolutely smacked 5-0 to LSU. And the Tigers, who have been rolling over everybody, smacked Tennessee to eliminate them. So we set at our Final Four, TCU versus Florida and Wake Forest versus LSU. Well, about 3 hours ago today, we had one of those games play out, and Florida officially moved on to the championship game, eliminating TCU. All right, Luke, I didn't know you fucking had them still, so I guess you're able to gloat.
We're eating them all up. We're eating them.
We're
doing it.
I mean, everybody kind of sees it being Florida and Wake Forest. They're the 1 and the 2. They are the 2 best teams in the college going into Omaha. So it would make the perfect sense for that to be looked at. But can't sleep on LSU because they've been rolling over everybody.
Wake Forest is currently up 2-0 at the bottom of the second.
Okay. They're definitely the favorite in that game. And Florida and Wake Forest is definitely the series I want to see. But I'm excited. Boys, I just want to throw this out here. Final thing. If we are looking at Florida and Wake Forest or LSU, you could just say right now, do you see Florida winning it all? Or do you see it being Wake Forest or LSU? Luke, I think we already know your answer. Luke's got
Yeah,
Bring the ball!
He's
I'm
chomping.
hungry!
Ty?
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, why not?
Chomp.
Florida. I can chomp it. Florida can win.
All right. I'm gonna
My
ride
pick's out. I mean, why not?
I'm gonna ride Wake just because I think they have the best team. But I also don't want to be against you guys, so I'm gonna pickle here.
Later.
I'll chomp.
Ah,
I'll
yeah.
chomp.
Okay.
I'll chomp. I gotta chomp.
Lock, he's locked in. He has Florida.
Let's do it.
Who played on Florida, and he's their bullpen catcher. So I feel a little bit of relation.
When's that finals game at? What day is that finals game? Because we all need to be somewhere
Dylan,
and
hey,
chomping in sync.
Dylan, where's that interview once they win the College World Series? We gonna get that interview with the ring?
That's what I'm thinking. He should get a ring, even though he's a bullpen catcher, right?
He's on the team. Got a jersey, right?
Yeah.
Okay then. Get a ring.
For who?
I got a buddy. His name is Nick Carlson that I played baseball with for like 3-4 years, and then I talked to him a couple months ago and realized he's the bullpen catcher currently for Florida.
Now we're chomping even harder. So June 24th, 25th, 26th, if necessary, but I don't see it happening because Florida's just gonna sweep whoever the fuck wins between Wake Forest and LSU.
Not necessary.
But we're gonna be chomping every day that they play. Chomp, baby.
That's all you need to know. Chomp away. Now it's time for me to
Chomp away.
Oh wait.
Wait. The Lions revealed new alternate helmets today. That's news that needs to be discussed because a lot of people don't like it.
I
So
think they look yummy.
why don't they like it? I have no idea. I love it. I think that in order to understand the helmet, you got to understand the history of the team. If you don't understand the history of the team, sorry, you're not going to understand the helmet. That's why they don't like. A lot of people don't like the lion. That's ridiculous.
It's the throwback line.
Luke did make fun of the tail, but
The tail's just so long, dude. It's so funny. Like, imagine if that was the real tail of a lion, dog. That'd just be dragging all on the ground. You could that could be a certified weapon for a lion if their tail was that fucking long. They could just whip motherfuckers
you could
in the face.
whiplash that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
They could choke somebody out with that shit. You tell me they wouldn't be able to wrap that long ass tail around somebody's or another animal's neck to kill for some more food? Bang! Easy kill.
I'm not
Or
against
you could
Next
be
you know-
eating it while you're choking it with your tail.
Exactly. Next thing you know, you see a lion in the UFC. Submit motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm not against the helmet. I just think that if you put it on the Carolina Panthers with their alternate jerseys, they look so beautiful. It's my only thing, but I still like the helmets.
Alternate jerseys are
We're gonna
great.
wear them 2 times. Am I gonna fucking sit here and really go, oh, I have a fucking problem with them? No, I like that we're doing something new. To be
I'll
honest,
enjoy him on Monday Night Football, and I'll enjoy him in the finale against the Vikings.
Exactly. I agree 100%.
Yes. No.
All right.
Follow your
Do we have
tail already,
anything else
goddammit.
here, or are we closing her out? Is it time for me to
No,
fall
it's,
the fuck back?
it's half past time. Fall the fuck out
Oh,
of your chair.
man. Dylan, it's about half past time for you to fall out that chair right after this 6-pack coverage promo.
What's going on, guys? Tyco here, taking a quick break in the action to tell you about sixpackcoverage.com. You can go on there and check out all your favorite sports, finance, food and travel, fitness, and entertainment podcasts. They've got it all on there, as well as content from all of your favorite colleges, with more on the way and more added every day. So Make sure you check that out as well as the merchandise tab. Be sure to get all of your six-pack coverage gear at the merch tab there with the hats, flags, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys check it out today. Sixpackcoverage.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. If you want to see us on YouTube and you want to catch some other pods, go to Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. Same with Twitch at Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. If you want to head over to Instagram and see some clips, if you want to head over to Twitter and get some news, get some clips, maybe you'll answer some questions over there, you can go over at Ride the Tide 586 on both of those socials. Make sure if you're betting, I know it's hard to sports bet right now, but if you're doing it, you're finding shit to bet on, make sure you use the Sharps app. Make sure you download that shit on the App Store immediately. Head over to Six Pack Coverage as well to check us out. Check out the Six Pack Coverage merch or also any other podcast that you might enjoy. I am Nick Dilly. We will see you next Wednesday at 6:30 or around there. The boys should be here as well. Have a phenomenal day. It's time for me to fall the fuck back. Peace.
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tail your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharps securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.